Hello, I am your Kingdom Spiritual Transformational and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor, Latricia Booker, here with Kingdom Business, where we are empowered. Where we heal, we get delivered, and we get free. We know who we are. We elevate our minds and our spirits and raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose and power. And it is the truth of who God has created us to be. Kingdom people, we are. We are history makers. We are real changers. We are dream successors. We are wealth generators. We are manifestors. We are curse breakers. And we most definitely are transformers. More than meets the eye. Yeah, Kingdom people. We are. Kingdom people, thank you all so very much for viewing my videos. Thank you for all the likes, subscribe, shares. Thank you for your comments and feedback. Thank you for all your financial contributions to my channel, for all the seeds that you sow into me and my ministry, for all your purchases, for all of your bookings. Kingdom people, thank you all so very much. It is very much appreciated, Kingdom people. Thank you. And so, Kingdom people, I am on location, and you already know what I'm here to do. And if you don't know, then now you know. I am here to drop this beat, this word, this message. Yeah. So, Kingdom people, I am the chain breaker, and you are chain breakers too, Kingdom people. Are y'all ready to break these chains? Let's go. So, Kingdom people, listen, Lindas. It's making them crazy. It's making them crazy, Kingdom people. What is she talking about? You know I'm going to tell you, Kingdom people. Listen. The other day, God was talking to me about how being resilient, overcoming, people attacking you and doing all this and all kind of stuff, and nothing is working. You just keep going. You just keep rising above. You just keep elevating. You just keep flourishing. You won't stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. Kingdom people, you just seem like you just, you in your flow. You want to go. You handling your business. Kingdom people. God said it's making them crazy. Because what has happened is people have been trying. When I tell you, some of what's been going on, Kingdom people, you don't even have a clue about. You know how it's being said how he protects us from things known and unknown. Some stuff you don't even know. God be blocking it. God blocked it. He wouldn't let it be so. No, he wouldn't let it be so. God blocked it. He wouldn't let it be so. Oh, God blocked it. He wouldn't let it be so. God blocked it. He wouldn't let it be so. God blocked it. I'm going to change keys. He wouldn't let it be so. He wouldn't let it be so. Kingdom people, some things you don't even know God was blocking. But he blocked it. Because he blocked it. Because God, listen, you on God's plan. You in God's purpose. He called you. You answer. So you doing what he telling you to do. I'm here. Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Before that scripture, it talks about how his anointed is doing what he told him to do. So when people come at you, when you doing what God telling you to do, it's like, whoa. Touch not my anointed, God is saying. So he'll block it. He blocks it. He won't let it be so. And Kingdom people, it's making them crazy. It is making them crazy. So, it was on my mind how, sometimes, kingdom people, you can be in relationships and it's not good. It's not a healthy relationship. It's not a functional relationship. And that could be any kind of a relationship, not just romantic or, a marriage or something like that. But it can be anything. But many a times in intimate relationships, even, and like I said, kind of like marriages, sometimes we go through the wrong relationship before we can get to the right one. And I want to correct that and not say wrong, but we go through the ones that we have to learn from. We learning in relationships. Of course, when we go into it, it's not our intention to get out of it, but sometime at some point we realize we have to. And so, kingdom people, sometimes what happens is you can be in a relationship with someone and you're doing your best. That doesn't mean you're perfect, but you're doing your best. You're really trying to build. You're being as loving as you can be because that's who you are. And kingdom people, sometimes people mishandle that. They mishandle you and get it in their mind, oh, I got me one. They think that they can take advantage of you. And or, God actually spoke to me about this morning again, stating how people can get jealous of you because you are loving. You do have a good heart. You handle yourself a certain way. And you can be in a relationship with someone. I'm not saying that this is always the case. Put these things in its proper perspective. I'm speaking on when this is the case. And so you can be in a relationship with someone, and this is very common with women, with men who are jealous of them. And it could be vice versa too. But it's very common with men hating on women, jealous of women they're in a relationship with. And the thing be this, kingdom people, they want your good because you're good. That goodness is in you. The goodness of God is in you. They want your good, but then they want to give you what they are, which is boo-boo. And so what happens, kingdom people, it becomes unbalanced, and I'm hearing unequally yoked. And so at some point you begin to see that this is off. And again, a lot of times this happens because jealousy gets stirred up in the person. And so they no longer handle you properly. They begin to try to mistreat you. They begin to, handle you like you don't matter. And or they can begin, sometimes they might even stray away. And this is the thing, kingdom people, sometimes they stray away and you see where they straying away too. And they straying away of wanting to be around and be amongst people who are not necessarily of God. They are, I almost don't want to say this, but I have to, gutter. They're like gutter people. I call them bottom feeders, so to speak, more worldly people of the darkness. And you may notice that and you may see that. And so what happens, kingdom people, what God have spoken to me about, and he showed me because I walked through this. When you see that that's what's happening, you have to understand, kingdom people, that's what they like. That's what they are. And that just is an indication that they don't deserve your goodness. They don't appreciate your goodness. Maybe they're not up to that. Maybe they don't, you may just be a bit much for them. You may be, I want to say what it is, of a higher grade. So if your whole thing is to be better, is to be of God, is to walk in the way of God and improve yourself and improve your life, but that other person, they seem to like dark people, things that are not of God. Just, I'm hearing grimy people, or like to be around grimy things. That's God showing you, not really God too, but them showing you what they really like, what they really want. And many a times it's because that's what they are. And you soon find that out. You pay attention and you realize that that is the case. Now, where am I going with this, kingdom people? Here's the thing. In situations like that, at some point you walk away. If either it's a thing of kingdom people. Either you're gonna continue to deal with that and you're gonna get pulled away from God, or you're gonna walk away and continue to walk with God. I trust that kingdom people will walk away from a situation like that. Now, I'm just using this as an example because it's very common. But I'm making a point to say, you come to a place where you realize that's what they like. That's what they're about. Remember, they want your good. They want to do all that. They for the streets. That's what I just heard. They for the streets. When they for the streets, let them go over there in the streets. And you go over here with God and get the blessings that God has for you. You walk into what God has called you to walk into, what he has purpose for you, and let them go ahead and be for the streets, since that's what they like. But here's the thing. They tend to want to hold on to you too. Again, they want your good. Kingdom people, I keep telling y'all got that juice. They want your juice, that good juice. But again, they bad. You don't want that. That's not a good combination. And I keep hearing unequally yoked. You want to interact with somebody and be with somebody, whether it be in a romantic situation or just a platonic situation. You want to interact with someone who's going to reciprocate the love that you give. Whatever it is you give. You just being kind. You want to be around and be with somebody and engage someone who's giving you the same energy that you're giving them. Now, kingdom people, if they're not doing that, you don't match that energy. There's a saying going around that says, you give me this energy, I'm going to give it back. No. That's like the same thing as going down to their level. You don't give it back. You recognize that they're not of a quality that you desire or that you are. I just heard, and that you're going to. So you have to leave them be and move on. Yes, they want your good. And they will even go so far to try to manipulate you to keep your good while they go over here and play in this gutter with some gutter folks. Sorry for being so blunt. Well, sorry, but not sorry. Because I'm making a point here. Kingdom people, here's the thing. You have to walk away from people like that. And I'm trusting that many of you are either in the process of doing it, or if you've done it, you know what I'm talking about. Kingdom people, either way, when you walk away, they don't like that. And they will try to harm you, inflict pain on you. I'm just hearing, try to curse you. They want you. They want you too. They want to have you, but mishandle you and mistreat you. They want to oppress you. They want to enslave you. They want you to be their prisoner while they go out here in the streets, out to this gutter, and be who they are. But they want your good because your good is so good. The point that I'm making here, kingdom people, is, again, when you walk away from these kind of people, they don't like it. So here comes all the cuckoo crazy. Cuckoo crazy ain't working. And some of these people been trying for some years, depending on your situation. Kingdom people, you're being resilient. A lot of it is because God blocked it. Remember, I said you see what's going on. I think I said that. You see what's going on. So you knowing what's happening gives you an advantage, because now you can avoid what it is. And not just that, again, people will show you who they are. Like I always say, just pay attention. They showing you. If they over there in the gutter with gutter people, that's what they are. That's what they like. You move away. They don't like it. You evolve, you grow, you level up, you elevate. They don't like it. So they attack, they do things behind the scenes or in your face. Kingdom people, nothing is phasing you is what my point is. And this is just an example I'm using, but this applies in so many situations. Nothing is working. People don't like, and I'm hearing literally, it's almost like ringing in my head. People don't like when you walk away, when they were trying to use you and abuse you. So what they do is get you back try to get revenge on you for you not letting them use you by trying to use you and abuse you, but attacking you, trying to curse you, trying to stop you, because they don't want you moving forward without them, because they wanted to use you and abuse you, kingdom people. But it's not happening. You're overcoming, kingdom people. You're moving forward. God is elevating you. When I tell you these people that tried all kind of craziness, you have no idea. Some of these people want to just see you. I mean, it's a trip. I be thinking like, God, wow, people think like that, but people do. Because they can't have your goodness. Kingdom people, it's killing them. It's making them crazy that they can't have you. It's making them crazy because you good. Because you good. That's the. And listen, we ain't all. Listen, I don't want to say it's not a lot of us. It's a handful of us, kingdom people. But the thing is, everybody don't come across no us's. So when you come across one of us, you want to keep us. But of course they screw that up and mess it up because that's their nature. That's what they do. They for the streets. So kingdom people, it makes them crazy that they can't have you, but it further makes them crazy when they do all these attacks and do all this stuff to stop, block, hurt, trying to cause you all this disruption and chaos, and it doesn't work. It makes them crazy, kingdom people. It is making them crazy that you just keep going, that you just keep moving forward. I just heard it makes them crazy that you don't want to have nothing to do with them. But this is the thing, kingdom people, like I already said, they know why you don't want to have nothing to do with them. They know you are good, which is why they're jealous of you. They know that there's a goodness in you that they lack. Why they lack it is because they have too much hatred in their heart. They lack goodness, kingdom people, because they so hateful and jealous. And jealousy caused the hate. Okay? If you ever wondering, I was just speaking to someone earlier today about why are these people so hateful? What is it? She said, I know they have damaged souls, but what is it? And I had to break it down and explain, well, since biblical history has demonstrated to us that jealousy has always been going on. I just give a few examples. Joseph, Mordecai, David, Jesus was the greatest example of jealousy causing hate. People will hate you. People hate you because they're jealous of you. They see something in you that they lack. And usually that is, your good nature, the light, God's glory, all those things. But the issue is, again, kingdom people, why do they not have this? Because they're too busy being jealous and hateful. So the very thing that they're jealous of and hating in you, they lack because of their jealousy and hate. I mean, I know kingdom people, y'all, what? But that's exactly what it is. They're looking at you, why you, and mad at you, trying to stop and block yours. And they're literally blocking and stopping themselves by trying to block and stop you. And the thing is, they can't be what they see in you because they too busy being jealous and hateful. And it's the complete opposite of what it is. If they just allow God in them and to work through them, they would have the same thing. God is no respecter of person. He reigns on the just as well as the unjust. It's up to you to receive him. Either you're going to receive the love of God and let it flow through you and walk with him, or you're going to be jealous and hateful of somebody else. And so because you allow God to work through you and flow through you while they're being jealous and hateful, it's making them crazy, kingdom people. It's making them crazy. I don't know what to tell you, kingdom people. Because it sounds so simple, yet they make it so hard. But that goes a little more deeper because there's a work that has to be done in you for God to be able to dwell in you. I'm hearing, scripture says, if you sup with me, I will sup with you. These people don't want to sup with him. So he can't come sup with him. He said, if you draw nigh to me, I will draw nigh to you. I mean, it's pretty simple. But they make it so difficult because they too busy looking at you, watching you do it. And all they got to do is do it too. They so focused on this has been another thing. They be so focused on trying to bring you down. They giving you all their energy, all their everything to try to bring you down, when all they got to do is use that same energy to build themselves up, to let God have his way in them. But instead, they focusing on you, hating on you, and all they got to do is do the same thing. And I'm not talking about copy you and imitate you and try to talk like you and do you and copy and steal that's not it. This is an inner work that God is doing. Greater is he that's in you than he that is in the world. So you have to let him flow through you so he can produce out of you what it is he has for you. But kingdom people, they won't do that. And you are. And it's making them crazy. It's making them crazy that you just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And they don't even get, all they got to do is do the work. Link up with God, because that's all you're doing. People trying to figure out, what is it? God told me this morning, people trying to figure out how you get this, how you get this power, and they doing all this research trying to figure it out. And here I am saying, it's God. It's almost like you don't believe that. And then they mad at you for not only doing it, but you're letting it be known what it is. And all they have to do is do it too. But they won't. So they'd rather be jealous and hateful. And they mad at that. That is making them crazy too, kingdom people. The fact that they are jealous and hateful towards you is making them crazy. Like literally. Everything about you is making them crazy, and everything about them is making them crazy. Because what you're doing, whatever you're doing, is going to affect you. They so busy trying to affect you that you're affecting yourself. You're affecting you. Because if you're spewing out all this hate, some came to my attention today that people that just these ones don't understand how this works, how energy works, how reaping and sowing works. It's like what you are, that's what you're going to receive. You can't it's like, I want to say, wish something on somebody else and think that's not what's going to come to you. I'm reminded of Nelson Mandela, how he said, it's like taking unforgiveness is like drinking poison and waiting on the other person to die. If you're the one with all this poison in you, you're directing it at someone else, but for you to direct it at someone else, that means it's in you. You're the one that's dying. You're the one that's killing yourself. You're poisoning yourself. You're eating the poison. You're the one with the poison, but you're looking for the other person to die. It's not going to happen. Not if they're in God. Not if they're in Christ Jesus. Not if God got their back. Not if God blocking it. And not if they're aware of you as well. Don't have to be. But when you're aware too, it's over. Again, that's why they have to keep you blind to what they're doing, which is also true for manipulation. In order for someone to be successful in manipulating you, you will have to not know that you're being manipulated. But when you know what they're trying to do, they can't manipulate you. And even when they're trying to, kingdom people, we always experiencing things with these folks, with the ones, and we can pick up on something off. We just kind of know. So anyway, kingdom people, it's making them crazy. They making themselves crazy. It's making them crazy that you just keep going and there's nothing that they trying to do working, and it's not gonna work. They just making themselves crazy. Some of these people want you to trying to drive you. God told me the other day they want you to lose your mind. That's what they doing. They losing their mind. It's making them crazy. Them wanting you to be crazy and lose your mind is making them crazy. I kid you not, kingdom people. Now, a lot of these people, they try to front and make you think everything okay because they don't want you to think you know what you're talking about for those that you are around. But even then, you know. But the thing is, kingdom people ain't even trying to be all up in their business. We don't care. We minding our own business. What they don't know how to do. We don't even care about what these people doing and got going on. We only know because we have to be made aware for the sake of God having to show us so we could be aware and be cautious. And sometimes they showing us. Because when we are around them or engaging them or whatever the case may be, they're doing things to alert us of what they're on. But they're not understanding. We can see right through them. And then they try to hide and cover up. We see that too. And what we don't see, God show us, so we see it. But kingdom people, it's making them crazy. So kingdom people, I am going to let that rest right there. If you like this video and or if it resonates with you, please just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Then click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Thank you. And also, kingdom people. Oh, excuse me. If you are interested in any of the services that I presently offer, if you would like to sow a seed into me or my ministry, any information you need to know about me, you can find all the information right down below in the description box. Also, connect with me on TikTok, on Twitter, and on Instagram. That information is right down below as well. And so, yeah, kingdom people. We are history makers. We are world changers. We are dream successors. We are wealth generators. We are manifestors. We are curse breakers. And we are most definitely transformers more than meets the eye. Yeah, kingdom people. We are. Kingdom people, I love you all so very much. And I really do appreciate you being here with me, spending this time. You could be anywhere else, but you chose me for right now. And I appreciate you for that. So, kingdom people, you know I don't want to leave you right now. But I have to go. But I will be back to hold my kingdom people down. Now, with that being said, much love, light, and peace, and many blessings to you all. Kingdom people, above all else, let the Holy Spirit lead you in all things at all times. Kingdom people, that is my time. Jesus girl is out. Peace.